The entertainment world woke up to a whirlwind of emotions as Dylan Wang, one of the brightest stars of the new generation, finally confirmed what fans have speculated, hoped for, and passionately debated for years. During a live interview that was broadcast globally, Dylan smiled shyly, looked directly into the camera, and said words that sent shockwaves across social media. "Yes, I'm dating Shen." The moment was brief yet powerful, and within seconds, hashtags exploded, timelines flooded, and fans found themselves in tears. Some screaming in joy, some frozen in disbelief, and others rewatching the clip repeatedly just to be sure it was real. The story of Dylan Wang and Shen is one that fans have followed since their unforgettable chemistry in Meteor Garden. Their portrayal of Dao Mingxi and Dong Shankai became iconic, sparking rumors from the very first behind-the-scenes clips. Every laugh, every playful push, every quiet gaze between the two seemed to hint at something deeper. Viewers all across the globe said the same thing. Their chemistry wasn't just acting. And now, after years of silence, mystery, denials, hints, and subtle interactions, the truth finally came to light. Dylan revealed that the relationship didn't begin during the filming of Meteor Garden, despite what many assumed. In the interview, he shared that they were both too young, overwhelmed by fame, and focused on building their careers. They cared about each other deeply but didn't know how to transform that into something romantic while the world was watching. "We were still growing," Dylan said with a soft laugh. But over time, they found themselves reconnecting, talking more often, and slowly realizing that their bond was something neither of them wanted to lose. The confirmation felt like the closing of a long emotional chapter and the beginning of a new one. Fans remember the way Dylan used to look at Shen, not with mere admiration, but with something that felt tender and genuine. They remember how Shen would blush around him, how she would laugh at his jokes even when they weren't particularly funny, and how naturally they seemed to understand each other without words. It was the type of connection that didn't need explanation. And now, hearing Dylan confirm the relationship felt like witnessing fate finally settle into place. Social media reactions were immediate and intense. Some fans recorded themselves bursting into tears, overwhelmed with happiness because they had believed in them from day one. Others joked about being validated after defending their favorite ship for years. Even international fans from countries across Asia, South America, Africa, and Europe joined the celebrations. Dylan and Shen weren't just another celebrity pairing. They symbolized a love story that felt familiar, soft, and incredibly real. The entertainment industry, known for secrecy and image control, rarely allows relationships like this to surface so openly. Many celebrities prefer to keep their romantic lives hidden, shielding them from gossip and judgment. But Dylan's sincerity, the way he smiled when saying her name, made the moment even more special. It wasn't a publicity stunt. It wasn't a forced announcement. It was simply a young man in love, choosing to be honest. He shared some touching details as well. He spoke about how Shen has been his emotional anchor, someone who understands him beyond the spotlight. He explained that she doesn't treat him like a celebrity, but like a person, someone with vulnerable moments, frustrations, stress, and dreams. She listens, comforts, challenges him, and supports him. "She's my peace," he said, and those words alone sent fans into emotional meltdown. And what about Shen? Shortly after the announcement, she made her own post, a simple picture of a scenic sunset with a caption that read, "Thank you for staying by my side." No elaborate statements, no dramatic declarations, just gentle sincerity. This subtle response gave fans another wave of emotions. They remembered the shy girl who once said she didn't believe she was special enough to be adored. Now, she stood in the warmth of a love that felt genuine and earned. What makes this love story so moving is the journey they took to get here. They went through years of scrutiny, countless rumors, and the pressure of being constantly watched. And through it all, they stayed connected in ways the public never knew. Many fans now realize that the small moments, Dylan defending her in interviews, Shen unconsciously leaning toward him, the comfortable silence they shared during joint appearances, were all pieces of a puzzle being assembled slowly behind the scenes. Celebrities from across the industry reacted too. Former co-stars, directors, stylists, and even makeup artists posted congratulatory messages. Some admitted they knew all along. Others joked that it was about time. The mood was overwhelmingly positive, filled with warmth and support. This kind of public celebration is rare, especially in the world of entertainment where jealousy, competition, and scrutiny are common. But for Dylan and Shen, it seems that people are genuinely rooting for them. This moment also brought up nostalgic memories among fans. They rewatched scenes from Meteor Garden, analyzed behind-the-scenes clips, and revisited interviews where Dylan would subtly protect Shen, often stepping closer to her when cameras flashed too aggressively. People recalled how he once said in a variety show, "If I really like someone, I'll protect her even if others don't understand." And now those words feel heavier and more meaningful. But this announcement isn't just about romance. It's about growth, patience, and timing. It's about two young stars who experienced fame quickly and intensely, yet still managed to hold on to something private and genuine. Many fans say this relationship brings them hope, not the exaggerated fairy tale kind, but a real one where love grows slowly, steadily, and quietly until it becomes undeniable. Of course, there will always be those who question, criticize, or doubt. But Dylan seemed prepared for that. He ended the interview with a calm yet confident tone, saying, "We know what we feel. And that's enough." Those words weren't just a declaration. They were a statement of maturity, grounding, and trust. He wasn't asking the world to understand. He was simply sharing the truth. As for the future, both Dylan and Shen are still focused on their careers. They are growing individually, supporting each other's dreams, and embracing the balance of love and ambition. Whether they choose to appear together in new projects or keep their relationship mostly private, fans already know one thing. This love is something special, something rare, something that feels incredibly real. And so, fans will continue to cheer for them, not just as actors, not just as idols, but as two hearts that found their way back to one another. For more emotional love stories, updates, and touching celebrity moments, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything.